Hello, welcome back to my channel. It is Yasmin. Today I'm doing a leg session with a little bit of deltoids. Don't need much for today's session. I am using one of my resistance bands here on my legs. This I got from Rebel Sport, not affiliated or anything, but it's elastic. I do find these work better than the rubber ones only because they don't snap, and they usually come in a pack of 3, like one with a lot of resistance to it, one with a medium resistance, and one that's like super resistant. I actually like this one because I get more range of motion out of it, and I can do like a bunch of different body parts with it as well. I'm also going to be using my dumbbells. These, I can't exactly say how heavy they are. I've explained this, the reason why, because they're in American metrics, not Australian, and they were gifted to me without the packaging or anything, so I'm a little bit unsure. And a 12 kilo kettlebell. Now, I'm just going to say that when you're working out with like any other workout, please have water on hand. Not only do you need it for your metabolism and just your everyday bodily functions, but also because it's going to aid the repair process when you're working out, because it is oxygen, hydrogen to oxygen, right? So always make sure you have water. I have always that litre glass of water with me when I'm working out, or if I'm at the gym or out, always a big bottle of water. Purified is also better, but please be environmentally cautious and don't go out and buying your water. So let's get to it for today.
Make sure you drink lots of water before and during every single workout. I'm doing this band. If you don't have a resistance band, just do body weight. Now I'm doing with some side step squats. I'm doing one leg first, then alternating to the opposite leg. Taking a 30-second break in between each set, then upgrading to a dumbbell. If you don't have a dumbbell, just another weight of some sort, even drink bottles, water bottles, anything of just some extra weight, just to make it a little bit heavier, and doing one leg at a time, then alternating to the opposite leg. Remember that 30-second break in between sets. You can either wait, have a drink of water, do some stretches. Now increase the weight again. I've got a 12 kilo kettlebell here, but just whatever you have at home, you just increase the weight and do the same thing. Alternate each leg, first the right leg, then the left leg, or the left leg, then the right leg. Now I'm going to do some deadlifts. Now making sure my feet are hip distance width apart. I'm using a resistance band here, but without it is completely fine. After the 30-second rest period, make sure you increase the weight to just one little bit up, feet hips distance apart, and there you go. Some water. Increase the weight again. Now there are two different ways you can do your kettlebell deadlifts here. I'm holding it up to the chest, and then you can also just hang it down. Because with the kettlebell it is kind of long, you don't want it as though it's going to hit the floor at all. But then at the same time, if the weight is really heavy and it becomes too intense for you to hold it up near your chest, by all means reduce it and have it hanging down. Now I'm going to do some forward step lunges. Now these lunges work different muscle groups than the traditional lunges. These particular lunges really work the quads. Once I've done one set of that, I'm getting some dumbbells and then increasing the weight and doing the same thing, alternating each leg at the time with the dumbbells. The 12 kilo kettlebell is really heavy for me to do alternate legs, so I'm just doing one leg at a time of the same sort of lunge. Now I'm doing some traditional lunges. Traditional lunges are really good for the adductors as well as the quads and a little bit of the hamstrings, but pretty much the adductors, I find them to work wonders. It should be the rear adductor, the rear leg, that you feel the real activation in. Then we get the dumbbell weight, just increase it again, and here we go again. I'm doing one leg at a time. There are so many different ways you can do lunges. The variations between so many different workouts are so versatile, and I go into a lot of this throughout several of my workout videos. Then we increase the weight again, same doing standard lunges, and I'm using the 12 kilo kettlebell. I like to use ankle weights when I'm doing some lower abdominals, only because it adds some extra resistance in there. Now I'm going really, really slow. Now some lower abdominal crunches, and then I'm rolling to the side, so I'm going to get more of the obliques. If I'm crunching up into a little bit of a ball, on rolling out my abs, it's actually releasing the lactic acid from the abdominals, and this will help to strengthen and condition your abs.
So I really hope you liked this video and I hope you found it informative. If you did, please remember to give me the thumbs up as well as the subscribe and the bell notification. It really supports my channel a lot. Thank you.